It's exactly between 8:30 and 9. We now actually have to go to the vet's office. What is that? Maybe I can reach that milestone before the end of the year. Good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 17. I am very excited. Today is the day. They are finally bringing my beautiful Lacanche Cooking Range. I have been waiting for this for 9 months. We ordered this thing back in March, way before we moved in, way before we even started designing the kitchen, because the kitchen is actually designed around this cooking range. It is so exciting. It is so beautiful. I can't wait to show you. They're going to be here between 8:30 and 9. So I actually prepared everything in the kitchen last night. I did another coat of paint behind the range, and we took out the old temporary cooking situation that we had there. And so everything is ready. Now I'm just waiting. I'm not impatient. I'm not staring out the window waiting for them to arrive. It's 8:45, okay? It's exactly between 8:30 and 9. Are you there yet? No, that's not gonna fit in that car. Maybe they come from the other side. What is that? Hello, little butterfly. Why are you in the house? It's 9 o'clock. They're late. Oh, they're here. They're here. Now, at the exact point that they arrived, I managed to accidentally turn off my microphone, and it was on mute for the entire process of delivering and installing the range, which I can tell you made me very sad when I found out at the end of the day. But I will take this opportunity to tell you a little bit more about this range that I have been raving about for the past 9 months. These ranges are handcrafted to order in a small village called Lacanche in Burgundy, France. The baked porcelain enamel on the outside comes in the most beautiful colors, and the entire range is completely customizable, which is actually one of the reasons that we fell in love with it so much. We have chosen the Cluny, which I am undoubtedly pronouncing wrong, which in our case is 140 centimeters wide. It has 2 normal ovens, 1 warming oven, then 5 burners on the right, which I've also carefully selected, and then an electric plancha on the left. The color that we have is called ivory, and I have selected the brass hardware, of course. You will see that I also selected the same material for all of the door handles and doorknobs around the rest of the kitchen as well, just to make sure that it would match. Now, as the range was installed, the technician very carefully adjusted all of the burners so that they would work their absolute best. Apparently, this very much depends on where you are and how your gas supply is, so even within the Netherlands, this is different per region, which is why they do it on site and not in the factory beforehand. But oh my, does it look stunning. And by the way, it actually needs a name, so please help me out with that. So in contrast to that very exciting thing with the Lacanche being delivered, we now actually have to go to the vet's office, because this one here, I'm a little bit worried about. He seems to have a swollen belly. I am not sure though. I saw this a while ago, and then the next day I couldn't really find it anymore, so I was like, maybe I just saw it wrong. But then yesterday I noticed that he was developing a little wound on his skin by licking on it. And the problem with him is he has a skin condition that causes him to create really big wounds all over his body, and this happens every now and then he gets a course of antibiotics and then it goes away completely. The last round of antibiotics that he had was actually quite recently, so I'm not expecting it to come back just yet. I know that it will come back eventually, but not yet. So if that's not the reason that he's licking on that spot, then maybe his belly is just hurting him. So I figured I'll just have him checked out. He is a very old dog. He's 13 years old, and you know, some ailments are expected, I guess. I kind of want to make sure before the holidays that I either have nothing to worry about or there is something to worry about, and we can like kind of plan for it. Now, he's not super thrilled about driving. He loves coming with me. Like if I leave the house with his leash in my hand, he will jump out of the door and jump into the car when I open it. Then when we're actually driving, he's gonna be whining in the back. Like, he's quiet now because I'm on a straight road. As long as I'm on a straight road, it's all good. He doesn't like the curves and the bends in the road, so he doesn't really like me to use my steering wheel very much. If I'm just on a straight road, it's good. Fingers crossed, let's hope it's nothing terrible. Oh, we can't go. Okay, so they were not super worried, but they did say they wanted to have it checked out a bit more just to be sure, because this breed is actually known for growing tumors a lot. So she was like, if it was my dog, I would want to know. So they're going to make a new appointment at a different clinic to do, what's that called? To take pictures of the inside of his belly. I can't think of the name. Anyway, for now, I think I can rest easy and go home. Good morning. I had to roll over this vlog into the next day because yesterday just all of a sudden stopped. There are just not enough hours in a day. The appointment that I had at the vet's office, it was like at 2:15, and when I got back, all of a sudden it got dark. We played around a little bit with my beautiful new toy right here, and then all of a sudden the day was over. So sorry, but that is actually the reason that I started a bit early making videos for Vlogmas, because, you know, things can happen where I won't be able to finish a whole video in one day. So I had a bit of a head start. I have to say though, that head start is getting smaller and smaller. It's stressing me out a little bit because I do really want to get 24 videos live before Christmas, but I'm starting to see now for the first time during Vlogmas that might be a little bit ambitious, but we'll see. I'm still going to try my very best, but it might be possible that I'm not going to make it. I will let you know though on my community tab and things if there's not going to be a video. You will know. But now that it's morning, I can make pancakes on my beautiful little planchette thing over here. Now these will be American pancakes, so maybe a little bit more familiar for a lot of you watching. It is heating up, but it's not there yet, so I'm going to go and make the batter. I actually keep my pancake batter, or the dry parts of the pancake batter, in a jar like this, so that I can just get a cup of this and then add a little bit of the liquid stuff, and then it's pancakes, which makes putting these together really simple. Egg, tiny bit of vanilla. So something that I have underestimated a little bit is how busy December is for all parts of my business endeavors. It's super busy on the YouTube end because of Vlogmas, but it's also super busy on the marketing part because everybody wants Christmas cards and invitations and things like that. And then it's super busy on my web shop because I get a lot of orders of people that want to order something for Christmas, which I am super thrilled about. Don't get me wrong, but the videos kind of come second to all of that because those two are actually paying me. YouTube is super fun, but it's not paying me. So that's why I am starting to feel like I'm kind of losing the head start that I had. However, I do have something super exciting because I have just reached one of the major milestones on YouTube. There are two bigger milestones. The first one I think is about 500 subscribers. I'm not sure about that, but I think it's 500 subscribers, and then 3,000 watch hours. That is the one that I just reached. This means that I can now do YouTube subscriptions, which I think means that you pay a certain amount per month and then you get exclusive content. I don't have that. I also think there's something called Super Thanks, which I also don't know what that really is. I think it has a little bit more to do with lives. I don't really do lives, so this whole milestone is not really doing very much for my channel, but it is very exciting that I got it, and it's getting me a lot closer to the milestone that I am actually trying to reach, which is the next one where you need 1,000 subscribers, which I have, and 4,000 watch hours, and that is the trickier one to reach. But when I reach that one, that is when YouTube is going to start paying me for the ads that you see during my videos. So that would be super exciting. I am very much hoping that maybe I can reach that milestone before the end of the year. Vlogmas is actually really helping with this. This is also why I tell all of you, my friends and family, to always watch my videos to the end, because that is what helps the watch hour counter go up. I'm very much hoping that I can reach this milestone before the end of the year, maybe even before the end of Vlogmas, so that I can share it with all of you. That would be so exciting. But anyway, I am super happy with this first milestone that I've reached, and I am just gonna keep going. What do you think? Is this hot? I'm honestly not sure. I don't think it shows me when it's reached its temperature. There's a light that shows me that it's on, but I don't think the light's gonna go off. The oven does have a light that goes off when it's done preheating. Do you see that? I think it's safe to say that it's hot. Oh, here goes nothing. Let's see. I think this is a little bit too thick. Oh, if this works, it would be so cool. I can do so many at the same time. Okay, so I think that the griddle was not hot enough just yet. So they didn't puff up like they're supposed to. They're pretty flat, but I am going to try them. I'm pretty sure they're still edible, so I'll just try again next time, and I will figure out how long it takes for that thing to heat up. But for now, I'm going to end this vlog so that I can start a new vlog, which is also going to be filmed over 2 days, by the way, because I am about to head out to something super exciting. I'm going to a theme park, but I will share all of that with you in the next vlog. For now, this vlog is a little bit shorter than the other ones. I'm sorry about that, but I hope that you still enjoyed it, and I very much hope to see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. There is a running gag in our family that I always burn myself on my oven. So I used to just perpetually have a mark on the top of my arm where I would hit the top of the oven. Now, I did not have this oven on for 10 minutes yesterday until this happened. Now, with a little bit of imagination, it just branded me with its initials. Thank you. Maybe it's a form of bonding.